afternoon, depending on your location. It may be either of the two. Right now, I have gotten everything ready for this rolling tray set. It's going to be a wood grain rolling tray set. Well, wood grain rolling tray. It's not actually the set. Items that I'll be using for part 1 of this video: sponge brush, a couple of alcohol inks. I have caramel, latte, ginger, and teakwood. Don't come in here making noise, please. What I done first was spray painted my tray white. These are just trays that you can get from Dollar Tree. They come in an oval shape and also in this rectangular shape. I bought the oval shape as well and used them as well for rolling trays. What I do when I'm doing the wood grain with the alcohol inks is I start off with my lightest color first, and that's gonna either be between latte and caramel. I always use latte first. They kind of similar, but caramel is just a tad bit darker. I don't know if you can see that.
I don't want to drink hot water. I want to drink. I don't want.
Don't make it real hot for her.
I want some hot chocolate.
And fix him one too, please. Thank you. It's very, very simple to do. All you're doing is pouring alcohol ink onto the tray and brushing it. I don't know if you can see this, but I just brush it. No particular pattern. I'm just going up and down strokes, brushing it on with my lightest color first. And I get all of it. Let me see it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see this. Hi, hello. London.
Mama, I don't want water.
Please don't give her hot water.
Is she crying because I cut the water on?
I want cold water.
Then what you get hot chocolate for?
Just give her cold water, please. Sorry about my daughter. She in the background. She crying about hot chocolate that she want with cold water.
She gonna blow it away. Waste all chocolate.
Yes, the trays are from Dollar Tree. I've never seen them actually be sold out. I've been to several Dollar Trees and received them all over St. Louis City area and county area. They're never sold out. They have stacks of them usually. So what I've done is pretty much painted with alcohol inks this entire tray with my lightest color first. Jawari, can you go downstairs and give me some gloves, please? I don't care. No particular way of brushing my first color on anyway. I do kind of make it a little different when I get to my darker colors. So the next color that I'm going to use is caramel. I have also done this with different colors. Right now, these are my favorite. This teak wood is what I added, and it gives it that really dark woodish color at the end. So right now I'm brushing on my second color. Thank you. Alcohol inks do get on your hands and get really sticky, so I'm gonna put these gloves on. I don't always use gloves though.
This is what you asked for.
Second color is being painted onto the tray. London,
No.
give her a spoon, please. Leave her alone.
What's my chocolate?
I know you ain't forget.
That's Daddy.
Once again, this is the second color being added.
Better go in your own corner and shake that shit off.
So that's my second color, pretty much all over. Add a little bit more. As far as the brush goes, you can use any brush. I've seen it done with regular paint brushes. I just got accustomed to using sponge brushes since I started crafting 2 years ago, and I use them for everything. The first color was Latte, and the second one was Caramel, and I'm going to move on to the third color, which is Ginger. If we have any tumbler makers on, this is also how I do my wood grain tumblers. As you can see, it's getting a little darker. And this is where I used to stop. I didn't used to use this teak wood. I just started using that maybe about 2 months ago. I saw it in another video and saw how dark it made the wood grain look. All of my colors I purchased from Amazon. The only thing you miss is the fact that we're using a spray painted Dollar Tree serving tray and 4 alcohol ink colors. Latte is what we started with, Caramel, and now I'm on Ginger. And I'm just pretty much coating the tray with these alcohol inks, starting with the light color first, and I'm going to end with the darker color. Okay. Hi. I believe when I purchased these from Amazon, these 3 came in a pack together, the first 3. And then I later on I wanted the teak wood and I ordered a whole pack. I'm not sure of the colors that came in. It was like a dark purple, a blue. But this was in a pack as well. And this will be the last color that we'll be adding, the teak wood. And this is actually where you can get more detail with your wood grain. You can actually start the color before actually getting putting those holes in your wood grain. I don't usually do it. I let the alcohol ink do it itself. Sometimes, like, I'll just roll my tray and let it sit and dry to create those holes. London, what's wrong? Sorry everyone, it's Monday. We have a ton of snow, like 4 inches of snow. Kids are at home. I didn't plan on the kids being here when I did this. But the kids are at home, which means 3 meals today. Since I'm usually putting a design on the trays, I don't do all the holes and things because sometimes I'm not sure where I'll actually be putting this design, whether I'll use it as a tray like this or a tray like this, unless they actually ask for it to be horizontal or vertical. With the last alcohol ink, you basically are just adding until you get it to how you like it. As you can see, I just dropped a little, I don't know if you can see it, a little dot there, and it created one of those little holes. Sometimes I leave them, sometimes I don't. To me, I love the holes. They're cute, but I do them mostly in my tumblers. They make it look more realistic. Yes. Can you see? See?
No, see.
I'm using my phone. I'll let you watch YouTube as soon as I'm done. So I'm gonna leave this one just like this. I am going to create a decal. I got an order for one just last night, and it's a wood grain. It's actually the same one that I posted, the Crown Royal. So I'm gonna add the name that she wants, and I'm gonna come back tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time to do the next step, which is the epoxy in the tray. I won't put a decal on here till after I do the epoxy, and so I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna give this a couple of hours to dry. Anybody have any questions? We're pretty much done painting the tray with our alcohol inks. Once again, the colors that I used were Latte, Caramel, Ginger, and Teakwood. All purchased from Amazon. I can actually put a link in the video for them, and then the tray is from Dollar Tree. I use Rust-Oleum, I believe flat white, to spray paint my trays. I don't sand them or anything like I do my tumblers, but I do spray paint them white. This is, I don't know the name of it. It's called an alcohol ink. I thought it was Tim Holtz, but maybe I'll look it up and I'll post it in the group. It says Ranger on it. I'm not sure, but they're all the same brand. I epoxy before decaling. If I was doing a regular tray without the alcohol inks, what I would normally do is spray paint the tray and then add epoxy next, and then do my decal. And the reason why I do that is because when I do decal, sometimes, especially if you're using transfer tape, it can remove your spray paint when you're applying your transfer. So I'll be back on tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time to show y'all how I do my epoxying for the tray. Okay, so I did get someone to confirm that this is the Tim Holtz brand. It's not on here unless that's what it says right down here, which I think it does. It's really tiny. I wear glasses, so hey. Any other questions? Okay, I'll see you all back today tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time.